How's the visit in Paris been going so far?
Good. Can't complain. It's been good. I would not say it's changed, but it's just I got to spend lots of time with my family instead of touring all over the world, and I got to realize how much I enjoy that even more so than being all over the place. Is just to have some sort of regularity and normalcy in my life, and also just taught me that just reinforced that it's the unpredictability of like life and time, and you may think you have this amount of time for something but you really don't, and so it's just to make the best use of the time I have in front of me. I built my studio right before the pandemic, so I had 2 years up in the mountains at my studio to just create music. So it was different in these last 2 albums where I got to live at a studio. So my creative process was way more free and way more available and inspirational. Whenever I felt inspired, I could record and create. Oh, well, I mean, that's in my line of work, like you'll get people, how would I say? You'll be doing good and everyone is for you. You do something that people don't agree with, everybody is against you, or not everybody, but like, it's waves. So it's like you try to realize, okay, what's real care? Like if I'm sick, who is visiting me in the hospital? If that kind of love. So it's like, and especially placed on the album at track 8, track 9 is Here Comes the Morning, that kind of builds but changes the vibe to show even what more real love is. So it's part of the whole project, and I think it's just me expressing how I felt or feel in that time, and I'm trying to search for more real connection, just writing, just hearing what I'm saying, and then sometimes I don't even say I'm gonna write a song about something. I'm just creating, and then I'm halfway in and I'm like, what's this really about? What am I expressing? Who am I talking to saying these things? And that's one of those songs produced by Ayatash, who sang the sample in the chorus and sent it to me first. So that's how I even came up with the verses from the hook that he wrote. Yeah, man, and the video I shot with my daughter up in a lighthouse. She's so brave, like she's down for anything. So it's really good, Yeah, she has a hairstyle that she wears usually when she just came out, in cornrows or cane rows as we call them in Jamaica. And I was just writing again, and she came in my mind. I was just kind of writing it, like imagining writing it about her. And I was like, reached out, be like, yo, I have this song, it's inspired by you, would love for it to be on it. And we knew each other from previous times, so she was like, she listened to it and she's like, I love it, I want to do it, and I'm excited about it. And she did it, and it just sounds amazing. She's a brilliant vocalist, and her voice just sounds so clean. I'm still, elated that I have a song with her in my catalog now. Yeah, I had this song in studio working on it, and Leela was coming to studio that day, and I just knew she would love it. So when she came in, I just kind of happened to be playing it, you know what I mean? Just kind of, so she could hear it. And when she came, she's like, yo, what this be? I'm say, yo, our new song together. And she's like, what? We just come studio and get a song right away, and it's a vibe. We're working on 2 songs that time. One called All Over the World, and one called Late at Night. And I was trying to figure out which one was for my album, which one was for her album. So I took Late at Night for my album, and she has All Over the World for her album. We make great music together, We have a good energy in studio. Summer is one of a kind voice. Him is like, like we have Dennis Brown and Barrington Levy with them distinct vocals. Summer have just this distinct vocal, and he put the pain and soul in that song, feeling. He took it to another level. I didn't even write my second verse until Summer did his chorus, because I wanted to wait to see how he made me feel when he did the chorus. So when he finished the chorus, I was like, bro, I'm gonna go in on the second verse tonight, you know what I mean? And him's a vibe and an energy, and I just thought it was a fitting end, to just, You know what I mean? It's like a triumphant, and you know, still I carry my heavy load. Like, regardless, I'm on a soldier. You'll always stand beside me. It's like a very fitting, uplifting, powerful end to what I think is a, you know, a great collection of music. I think, and I read a lot about time too. Actually, the whole thing started when I read a book from a French author, Marcel Proust, and he has a book of 7 books called In Search of Lost Time. And that's when the whole thing started, because it was like diving so much into my music and my craft, I realized that I missed out on a lot of other stuff in real life. And this trilogy kind of started with the birth of my daughter as well, right? So a matter of time, you know, she was born 2017, and a matter of time came 2018. So I've seen her grow from when I shot my first cover. She wasn't like born yet, you know? So it was like me sitting out at the scene, you know, like wondering about stuff, about my life, about what's gonna happen. And my second cover, you see her running away from me. It's like me visualizing, I'm busy doing this, I'm touring all over the world. She's growing up in front of, like without me seeing stuff. And then on this album, you see me tying her shoelaces. It's me like feeling that, whoa, I've caught up with her. My relationship is now, that's like my priority, and that's why I manifest it on the front. It's like showing you my priority in life, you know? It just makes me focus on more real stuff, like my mom's getting older, my dad. It's like seeing everything happening around me and being conscious that time is moving every day. And like, so I really just don't take it for granted. And it's simple, but lots of us don't really realize. And that's why when you see things happening, people say, oh, I wish I had more time for this, or I should have done that. I don't really want to be in that situation. So I just want to give the most important things time, and then working out of my studio too. Concept is different in creating, because one time I felt like I don't have enough time to create. Now I know that I can create anytime I want, so it's less pressure on myself and gives me more time to focus on other things as well. I'm feeling very excited. I'm ready to come and tour. I'm playing lots of big venues across Europe. It's like a nice step for me and my career, you know? So it's about just getting people excited for it and making sure them know, so it'll be like a once in a lifetime thing, you know? You don't know when you're going to see me again. Like, you can't really trust that, oh, Protoje is gonna be touring Europe every year. That's not gonna be the case. So it's like I'm looking forward to have a big celebration of my last 2 albums, or my last 3 albums, and also my previous, you know, albums before in the ancient future, and just really do it like a culmination of my work so far for my career. All right, enough respects, man. Thank you so much.